Winter Storm Europa living up to its dramatic billing. Blizzard warning still in effect this morning for parts of 4 states. And thunder snow reported on Christmas Day for the first time ever in some cities.
On the storm's warm side, rain and even a few flashes of lightning, including right here in St. Louis. Learn who else will encounter thunderstorms when they head out to hit those
rainy side of this storm, because it is rainy, it's foggy, there's actually thunderstorms out there. We take you to Chicago, courtesy of EarthCam. You can see how foggy it is. The skyline is, nearly invisible. You can't even see it out there because of fog this morning. Temperatures are very mild. We're in the 50s, Chicago. It's one of the reasons why it's so foggy. I hope you enjoyed your snow yesterday, Chicago. You had your first white Christmas in 6 years, and now look what's happening. We got the rain coming in. Temperatures are in the 50s. It's very warm, above average. It's been raining pretty steadily all morning long here. Picked up more than 1/10 of an inch already. Winds are from the southwest, gusting to 24 miles per hour. That's a warm wind. So we're going to stay as rain, Chicago, as we watch this whole system come through. Now, temperatures aren't going to get much warmer. In fact, we're probably seeing our warmest time of the day right now, Chicago. Then temperatures will start dropping off into the afternoon. We actually had some thunder reported yesterday, some with the rain, some with the snow. In Rapid City, you had thunder snow for the first time on record on Christmas Day. Sioux Falls, Sioux City, Des Moines, all other spots that reported thunder as well yesterday. And Sioux Falls, Sioux City, also your first time on record on Christmas Day that you had thunder. Exciting, right? We got thunder out there this morning. We're tracking it for you right across, moving over Lake Michigan right now into northern lower Michigan. Out ahead of the front today, there could be some thunderstorms watching parts of Arkansas, maybe West Tennessee, including around the Memphis area. St. Louis, we're keeping an eye on you. Indianapolis, we could possibly see some thunderstorms. Not likely to see severe weather. I think the biggest threat would be the lightning itself with any storms that do fire. But we'll track that for you today, moving right across Arkansas into Tennessee as we get into overnight tonight. The line of showers and storms moving into Middle Tennessee overnight tonight and into tomorrow. All right, so we go from this to, of course, the warmth and heat fueling all of it. It's hot for some.
It was. We had our flannel pajamas on yesterday.
And you were hot, yeah.
And it was too warm, believe it or not. And I think a lot of people were feeling that. In fact, even here in Detroit. So you have a chance of a few showers here this morning. Also a little bit of patchy fog. Visibility is down to about 7 miles, so not too bad. Look at your temperatures right now. 37 degrees in Detroit. Your average high today is 33. So you're ready starting your day out incredibly warm. And this afternoon, we're looking for a forecast high near the 60-degree mark. The record is 55, and this is a long-standing record. More than 100 years, goes back to 1888. So it does look like it's going to be a very warm for you, even though a little dreary in Detroit. So the warm sector here from the Great Lakes stretching all the way down into parts of the deep south, and windy conditions everywhere in between. Take a look at how much above average temperatures are going to be. I think we'll see a lot more record highs broken today, especially in parts of the deep south as well as Detroit. Highs about 15 to 25 degrees above average, about 5 to 10 into the northeast. Reason why you guys are kind of wedged in here with that warm front, so you're going to stay a little cooler, and there will be a little overrunning air. Look at the warmer temperatures. St. Louis, Indianapolis, well into the 50s today. And how many record highs could we see? Well, anywhere from Madison, Wisconsin, stretching down towards Louisville, Kentucky. Columbus, Ohio, you could have a record high, and into southern Illinois, even parts of Tennessee could be breaking records today. Columbus, 65 is a forecast high. The record is 62. And Cincinnati forecasting a high of 67 degrees. So, Jen, that's like short sleeves weather.
Yeah, it is. It is. You do not need the hats, the scarves, and the gloves, and everything else you got for Christmas, right? Let's take you into travel, though, because it does actually give you some good travel weather when you have the warmer temperatures. Now, Winter Storm Europa will scoot into Canada today, but there is some driving issues to track for you. The north has been lessening up, but it's still getting blown around by the winds up there, especially in North Dakota and South Dakota. Now, here's that look at the airports right now. At this early hour, you are good to go. There are no delays happening. We're going to keep an eye for you today in Chicago, of course, with the low clouds and the fog and the winds that you have today. Likely that you will see some delays before the day is over. Boston looking good. Detroit, there could be some delays as well because we have rain and we have gusty winds. Sometimes the wind causes more issues than anything else at these airports. Memphis, for you, it's thunderstorms, which could cause some delays. And Denver looking good. If you have some extra time in Denver, go ice skating. They've had an ice skating rink right in the airport, and it's free. You can take a couple laps, then get out there and get to your flight. Travel-wise, I-64, you got to watch for some rain and storms moving east throughout the day. Louisville, for us, we will see that here with temperatures hitting 70. Jackie?
I like it. A little ice skating helped kill the time there in Denver. Well, Southern California will get the chance to dry out today. The holiday day.
Degrees above average for December 26th. Very warm. Some of you are thinking about opening up the pool if you haven't already. Saw folks in my neighborhood swimming on Christmas Day yesterday. It's going to be mild again in Georgia, South and North Carolina. You're a little chillier to start, but you will have a warm finish as well. So here's a look at the jet stream and the pattern that we've been in for the last several days with this big ridge in place, sort of locking in the warmth. Temperatures stay above average. Even when, you get a front come through, it cools down a little bit, but no big cold air intrusions are coming this week. We've got very warm temperatures with that southerly wind right ahead of the front today. So temperatures today and tomorrow across the southeast stay up there. Atlanta area going above average, about 5 to 15 degrees, but especially from Indiana and Ohio right back down into Kentucky. We're talking about Cincinnati and Louisville, 15 to 25 degrees above average. Nashville, we're in the mix at 71 degrees. Jackson, we're going to 77, practically 80 in Montgomery, Alabama. Of course, in Florida, we will be in the 80s. Tampa for us, 85 degrees, and we could set some records. Fort Myers, Florida, we're coming within a degree of a record. Remember, 2015 was a very warm December in Florida, and for a lot of us, this is the number to beat. We're going to see Fort Myers and Tampa and Gainesville all come very close to those records that were set just last year in 2015. Galveston, Texas, we will as well. Florida, looking at your numbers, a lot of you are coming close to maybe your warmest December on record. The year's not over yet here, but we've got some warm trends coming your way for the rest of the year. I can say that it's going to be warm again tomorrow. The front comes in, you lose a couple of degrees, but you warm back up. A lot of folks will do some traveling all week long. We got you covered here with the weather last week of 2016. So the front today and our storm system will bring rain mainly into tomorrow. We'll see some rain moving into the northeast here. There's not a lot of wintry stuff out there with this one. Energy from the next one starts coming in, and Tuesday we'll see some mountain snow. By Wednesday, we're not going to see a lot on the map. There could be, with our southern branch system, there could be a little bit of rain across parts of the south on Wednesday. We'll see that. Then by the time we get into Thursday, now more is coming together. We'll see rain moving up along from the southeast into the mid-Atlantic. There will be some snow to talk about, but again, there's just not a ton of cold air. Enough to get some snow for the ski resorts in the northeast. Elevation will help, and you will get snow. Maine will get snow out of this as well, but along the coast, it's likely to be all rain. It moves out behind it. Temperatures cool down a little bit, but they're not cold enough to get some lake effect. And then we get you into Saturday, and now we've got another system coming in that will be a mild one. This is Saturday into Sunday, which is New Year's Day. It could be rain for the Mummers Parade in Philadelphia. We'll have to watch this forecast, Jackie.
Possibly, yeah, in a lot of cities. In fact, it might even be welcome to see some cold by the time that next blast comes in, because Dallas, you're 69 degrees. Your average high is 56. So we're already well above that, and they had a record high yesterday of 80 degrees. Today, you're going to be warm once again. The rain showers, though, starting to come to an end already in Dallas. Notice the mild temperatures all across the southern plain states. This cold front is going to continue to track off to the east. We'll see a few showers and even a few rumbles of thunderstorms in places like Houston, as well as into Shreveport. Oklahoma City, you're already clearing out and drying out, but still 60 degrees, pretty warm for this time of the year. Tomorrow's forecast does bring slightly cooler temperatures to the central plain states. Midland, Texas, you'll drop down into the 60s, and Dallas down into the 60s as well. Notice the rain showers still possible into the lower Mississippi River Valley, while Little Rock will see some sunshine with temperatures in the 50s here as we head into tomorrow. By Wednesday, the middle of the week, looks like a good travel day for you here. Denver, sunshine at 42 with Wichita in the 50s. Dallas, your clouds are back, but I do think the best chance of rain stays off to the east towards the Arklatex region, and Houston looking for temperatures in the upper 70s. So still overall staying pretty warm.
Stays warm in the main. Good morning, everyone. Day after Christmas, we're getting you going out here with a winter storm, which is still producing some snow, but also a lot of rain and actually some thunderstorms out there on the map today. We'll see that all the way from the south straight up into the Midwest. A little freezing rain, though, before it gets to the northeast, so we've got that all covered. Plus the temperatures hitting record high levels again today. We're coming close to records across a good chunk of the southeast. Temperatures well above average into the Midwest. We'll let you know how high these numbers will go and how long it sticks around. The next storm up is already getting its act together. We'll track it for you coast to coast and show you what it will bring to the northeast for the end of the week. So a lot going on this day after Christmas, or Boxing Day. I don't know where that came from. Every year I got to look it up again, and I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But we did travel one time to England, and everything was closed.
Because it was Boxing Day,
what's going on?
Today's the day you break down all your boxes and put them out.
Right. And all the holiday sales. They have great holiday sales for it, too.
All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to AMHQ. I'm Jen Carfagno, along with Jaqui Jeras today, and we are looking at that snow.
We've got a couple of storm systems that we're going to be tracking across the country. So our last week of 2016, and we're going to take you right into the new year. So we'll start you out with a forecast for your Tuesday. This is tomorrow, and back to work and back to reality for a lot of people. And notice a new storm pushes into the Pacific Northwest. We're going to see some rain in Seattle, and we'll see snow in the Intermountain West. The coast of the country looking pretty good on your Wednesday. Notice some rain showers expected in the Tennessee Valley. Temperature-wise, still staying pretty mild here. Look at Dallas at 75 degrees, 45 and some sunshine for you in Denver. Now Thursday, we'll watch that snow track across parts of the upper Midwest, more into the northern Great Lakes and into the Northeast. Likely going to see some travel delays from New York City down towards Philadelphia, even into Atlanta. Wraparound snow on the backside of it with slightly cooler temperatures on Friday into the Northeast. And notice the Southwest starting to get in on some of this action of a wintry mix, as well as some wet weather that could hit parts of Southern California. On Saturday, we'll have some travel troubles in the Northwest as well as into the Midwest, with snow in places like Green Bay as well as into northern Michigan, and then rain showers on the southern end of the system that could impact people on Sunday. So this is New Year's Day that we could be seeing some widespread rain. The nation's midsection looks good, but the coast of the country might not be so great for travel. Jen?
Yeah, we've got that winter storm Europa as it makes its way across the Northeast. We're watching that, plus what's next after Europa and when the next one is expected to hit.
And we want to take a look at Phoenix and Chicago. So if you happen to be flying between these two cities today, if you're going from Phoenix to Chicago, you're probably going to get a movie in, right? 2 hours and 49 minutes. But if you're going the reverse direction, along with that jet stream and those winds around 100 miles per hour going against you, that's a headwind. Yep, it's going to take a little bit longer. We're talking 4 hours and 30 minutes. So that's probably 2 movies. Hopefully they're free on your flight.